If you're up for a challenge and want to put your organising skills to the test, go and spend some time with a sporting event organiser. They are truly special people that make the impossible seem like a walk in the park. There's always a million things to do, all requests are time sensitive, and things hardly ever go according to plan. Now that's a proper challenge.
The sad thing is, these very talented and enthusiastic people almost always suffer from stress, anxiety, and sleeplessness before and during big events. There are so many things outside of their control, yet when something goes wrong, they are the ones to be blamed. This leaves them feeling victimized and unappreciated.
They struggle with communicating late changes, liaising with volunteers, finalising last-minute registrations, collecting payments, updating fixtures, and so much more.
To give you an idea of how bad this is, let me share a story from one of our customers, Sarah, who runs a multi-sporting event in the UK. In the past, Sarah had to ask volunteers to record scores on a piece of paper in order to work out the fixtures for the following day. She then had to run around, collect all these pieces of paper, and at the end of the day, she would calculate the points earned for each game, manually update a ladder in Excel, take a photo of this and share it on their social channels. She would then send out an email to all of the coaches, hoping people will find it in their disorganized pile of feeds. And this typically happened around 3 a.m. in the morning. And yet there always seems to be a team who either rocks up late to a game or warms up way too early, only to find out that their team won't be taking the field for another 2 hours. So all of that trouble for nothing.
Another client of ours had sent out probably 20 versions of the program before an event even started. Imagine the confusion that caused amongst those attending. I mean, seriously, no wonder competition organisers spend most of their time on the phone, emailing or texting new fixtures, updating team sheets, and running around like crazy people, and hardly ever get to enjoy their events like everyone else.
SportCentrAll was built to help these competition organisers get their time back. They don't deserve to experience all of that stress and anxiety. They deserve to enjoy it like everyone else, stress-free. We know how important it is for you to have a successful event, the event that everyone enjoys, that everyone talks about and comes back year after year. Because at your event, everyone knows what's going on all the time. There is no confusion and no uncertainty.
Our customers want a single tool that will enable them to make changes once and that informs everyone immediately. Everyone from players to coaches to fans, umpires and officials, even commentators, you name it. They don't want to use multiple messaging, social media and email platforms just to share their information because they just don't have time. Imagine how much you stand to gain by having everything in one place. Your team registrations, payments, ticketing, scheduling, team lineups, live scores, past results, detailed in-game stats, all in one place.
Just imagine what the feedback would be like from those attending your event. Don't you think they'll come back next year? I bet you they will. Imagine a scenario where a few things have gone wrong. One team's bus breaking down, another team pulling out, a whole school or club withdrawing the morning of the event. Then instead of having to use all of your fingers, all of your toes, even your elbows, just to get to the email, messaging, phone calls, socials to communicate the implications to everyone. Instead of this, you press a button and it's done. Everyone knows what has changed and where they need to be.
Don't waste your money on a vendor that uses inefficient social media channels to communicate your information. Social media wasn't designed for this. It was designed to make you pay more and hope that your posts reach your audience when you want them to. But it hardly ever does. If you think that I'm exaggerating, go and do an experiment yourself. Try and find a score for a particular game or a previous event and see how long it takes you to find it amongst your social feeds, if at all.
Don't waste your money to print expensive flyers, only to become useless as soon as there is an inevitable change. We don't want you to go through this pain, experience the stress, and waste your money. We want to leave you feel relaxed and completely in control and make your customers happy. We have helped hundreds of people like you, and we continue to work with our customers to come up with even better solutions, because it's all about you. So, you can make it difficult for yourself and your volunteers. Continue to experience the stress and anxiety and try to fit a square into a round hole.
Or you can give yourself a break, know that you deserve better, and make your next event an enjoyable one, costing you less money, less time, and less stress.